Alrighty, folks, this is the Hub Call. This is where we talk about what is going on in our business in Fresno, what we talk about in mortgage and repairs and creative financing and all of that good stuff. I always go in the order where people showed up. So Ty, you're first up. You were first to join. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Post Super Bowl, a little disappointed.
Yeah.
But there's a moral. The reason I brought that up, not to dwell on it, but I think this is something I woke up on this morning is that, the difference was more offense early and often. And I relate that to business, and that in my business and in most people's businesses, whether you're an investor, real estate professional, more offense, more often and early. Hey, it's February. I'm ready to get after it, get on the phones, nurture, follow up, all the above. Let's get after it. So more offense.
Yeah. One of the things that I want to talk to you about, we may do this when we're together in Vegas, is I want to put out a message. I'm going to do it right now. I'm just going to do it. I want to put out a message that I will overpay for multifamily property.
Yep.
I will overpay. Now, again, we've got to realize, what does that mean? It means we need to find sellers who have unique situations, right? I'm just not going to overpay to overpay. I'm going to overpay because I can structure the debt and the payments that allows me to hold an asset for the rest of my life, right? There's a deal I talk about all the time as a great example. And again, I want to do this on a 10, a 20, a 30, a 40, a 50 unit building.
Yep.
There was a house, the story's about a house, but I want to do this again in a big building. There was an owner that was convinced his asset was worth 120. I had evidence and knowledge that it was worth 100. And I tried to buy it every other way at 100. I eventually went back to him and said, the only way I could pay 120 is if you carry the note and you carry it at this interest rate. And why can I do that? Because my payment has to be this number or lower. And to be honest, Mr. Seller, I give a rat's ass about the price, because I'm going to hold this for 30 years and pay off the note. So if you really need 120, the only way you're going to get that number from me is to finance me 30 years at 1%. And he said yes without batting an eye. So again, you could look at that as overpaying by 20 grand, or you could look at it as picking up a cash flowing property, double what it would have been at 100, because rates at the time were 7.
Yep.
And my intention was to hold it. So I want to do that with buildings. There are owners out there who are in trouble, who did some stupid value add project, maybe syndicated, maybe used their own family money, whatever it is. But now you're trying to sell it and you can't, because nobody can pay that. You know what? Reach out to my team, reach out to Ty. Let's see if we can structure the debt so I can give you your number and I can hold it for 30 years. I know there are deals out there. I know I can help some people. And again, back to my story of the house, that guy is telling all his buddies on the golf course how he got this Silicon Valley guy to overpay for 20 grand. I give a rat's ass. If that's the story you want to tell, by all means. I guarantee you, he's not telling people he did a 100K loan at 1%. I guarantee you he ain't saying that part, but I will. So, Ty, you and I need to talk about this more. I want, if you're selling a building and your owner can be creative, we should talk. So, Ty, if somebody wanted to reach out to you, multifamily in California, how should they do that?
ty@tylg.com, email. I treat email like text message. I also, when you come back around, I know you're going to go around the horn. I've got some strong commentary about what you shared and about the mutual benefits. So when we come back around the horn.
Okay, very cool. All right, Matthew, you were up next. What's going on with mortgage? Rates are seemingly calming down finally.
Well, yeah, but this week is poised to be an interesting one.
Tomorrow, baby.
Right, with CPI coming out tomorrow, brace for volatility. Ideally, rates come down a little bit because they bounce back up. Now they're 6.97, 6.98, depending on what average you're looking at. Being from NorCal as well, I'm sharing in Ty's pain, right? Like I had house full of 50 really sad Niners fans at the end of the game yesterday. But I like analogies. And like with real estate investors, I was thinking about a couple people I talked to this weekend that like the perfect house at the perfect price, 3 blocks from dad. It's all there. And they, for whatever reason, no lack of follow-up on my team's part, just like haven't done the work to be prepared. They couldn't write an offer if they wanted to. And, I don't know many lenders are going to step out at halftime and process a pre-approval. In this case, I couldn't even do it anyway because I don't have the application and docs. But like, go out there and prepare yourself, whether or not you're going to. And so I can't remember what analogy I had in my head. Whether it was whether it was play to win or be prepared or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But do the goddamn work, I think, is the moral of the story. Forget any analogies. Do the work so that when opportunity is there, you can go take it, right? And
Especially
so
with mortgage, man, it doesn't cost you anything to be prepared.
it costs me. I'm begging people to use my time and my resources. It costs $130 to pull a friggin' tri-merge credit report nowadays. And so, yeah, come take up my time, energy, and resources so that you're prepared, whether you buy or not. That's the message. You can start with my team at greatmortgagebroker.com. But it's one of those frustrating things. Like, help me help you. We want to help, but we can only ask you so many times. And some of the work is got to be done on your end.
Yeah, you got to carry the water, folks. If you're in this game, be in the game. I actually have a saying, right? Are you interested or committed? Be committed. If this is where you want to go, be committed. So very cool, Matt. Carlos, long time no talk, brother. What's going on, family? It's been like 2 months since we've seen you on your smiling face. People miss you.
Well, I've been sick. I've been sick, and things are life, and so
Life events.
just life, and but I'm here. You're not gonna put me down. I'm a fighter, and I'm out here. I'm like the Niners right now. I'm kind of hurt.
Yeah, your egos are a little hurt, a little. Yeah. I got you.
You know what? There's always tomorrow. And I think if anybody needs to hear that, guys, check it off. Dust your feet, move on forward, and push forward. Sometimes we forget who we have around us and who we can reach out to and who we could talk to. And I think that's that needs to be told. It is do the work, and sometimes you need to friends. I heard something recently. You have to have 8 minutes. You have to have friends that you can talk for 8 minutes. That's the code word, 8 minutes. So you can talk, yeah. But as a handyman, everything is marching. I think if I really realize something is that being sole proprietor, sometimes you need partners and you need people that you can lean on. But anyways, yeah.
Well, there's a lot of people in our audience that needs your help and work. Why don't you give that phone number? We'll hit you again, but let's do it one time right here.
Yeah, definitely. Give us a call at 559-681-8431. 559-681-8431. Thank you, guys.
Awesome, buddy. Awesome. Thank you, Carlos. All right, Pat. It is now official. I don't know if you heard this, but once the Super Bowl is over, it is the spring selling season. Today's day one spring selling season. What is going on in the Fresno market?
Indeed. So obviously being day one, there's not a ton of changes, but I'm hopeful that we're going in the right trajectory. Looking at the trends right now, looking at the properties in the Fresno County area under 500K. The inventory is at 2.5 months compared to 500 and over. It's double that. So it's near 5 months. So it's just sitting there for the luxury market. So I'm just wanting to confirm what we talked about last week. But yeah, I'm hopeful. Slowly starting to hear things through the pipeline of more people coming out to play, so to speak. And I mean, as a realtor and as a mortgage guy, I'm sure we're excited for the spring to hit soon.
Yeah, so there's a couple things I would tell my audience. If you happen to be in the environment where you're shopping for luxury, reach out to Pat. And what I would tell you to do is write some disrespectful offers. Right below 500K, it's going to be tough, especially if CPI tomorrow comes in low, which means rates will fall. Below the median, tough. But some of us happen to be in a situation where we are shopping in luxury. And I would probably ask, this is what I would do if that was me. I would go to Pat. I would give him the 2 or 3 zip codes I want to play in. I would say, Pat, give me every listing over 30 days. I would go through that list. I would find the 8 or 10 homes that would work for me. And I would write some stupid, disrespectful offers. Pat, if somebody wanted to reach out to you, have that conversation, how should they do that?
Yes, text or call, area code 559-825-7559.
There you go. All right, Elaine, you are out helping people. California insurance is bonkers. You have helping me with another duplex that got canceled, those mean insurance companies. What is going on with insurance? More cancellations. You're helping the audience. What's going on?
Well, we heard just this week that the commissioner has started implementing the new changes and helping these insurance companies be able to apply for their rates and get them faster. It used to take like 6 months. So now they can apply for a rate, they can get the rate faster. That is going to help us not have an exodus of our insurance companies. It'll help other all the other insurance companies that I have already kind of pulled out, come back in and realize that they can actually place rate and be profitable.
Yeah, one of the things that we're going to see play out in California insurance, and thank you for being here every week and helping so many people, is we're going to watch supply and demand work. So again, people can follow my story, right? You helped me with the fourplex because my policy canceled. You got me what you could. My rate went up like 40%.
Exactly. It was 50.
Yeah, it's 50. Right. So it happens, right?
Yeah.
But what we need is for competition to come back. And I am going to sit here and guess that my quote next year on that fourplex is flat or slightly down. Because this is what's coming. So what I would tell someone, if you're in California like I am and you get a cancellation note, you got to reach out to Elaine immediately because this stuff, it takes time to get through all of this. So reach out immediately, start going. Usually you have 90 days or more for a cancellation. I think I had 120 days. So you got to get the process started, and then realize that should all of this transpire, more competition will come back. People who left will come back, and next year will be better. But you've got to get insurance now. You can't be uninsured.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't realize, actually, Michael, in the 20 years that I've been doing insurance, I didn't realize how politically involved this is. I really didn't. I just thought it was a profitability issue, and it really isn't. It is. There are lobbyists. There are.
Oh yeah.
It's very political, and I just had like a moment, or what do you call it, where I was like, oh my God, this is really political. And where we thought Prop 103 was supposed to be really good for us because it helped consumer, it was it's detrimental right now.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. When the only other option is to leave because you can't write profitable business,
Correct.
guess what happens?
Yeah, they leave. And then we have no competition, we have no market, so and everybody suffers for it. So but
So you're helping a lot of people that have
hopefully
cancellations
now,
or need insurance. How do they do that? How do they reach out?
they can reach out, they can text me or call me at 559-696-9196. And then my email is Elaine at fastsavings with an S.co, not .com.
Yeah, .co, folks. I've heard some of you try to email her at .com. That would be incorrect. It's .co. All righty, folks. Again, Elaine is helping me. She's helping lots of other folks who've got cancellations. Reach out to her, 559-696-9196. get in line because it does take some time. All righty, folks, we're going to go around one more time. We're going to go back to Ty. Bring it home, buddy. What do you got to say?
I just want to comment on the seller finance piece and overpaying. There are tremendous benefits on both sides of the transaction from a tax strategy, both you acquiring for the newfound depreciation, potentially even cost segregation, accelerated depreciation and such. So there's a lot of benefit there to offset ordinary income. Why would Michael do that? But also the benefit to the seller. A seller who may be in the last chapters, maybe not wanting to deal with, or concerned about growth and upside, but maybe minimizing their risk where it's, security driven. It's certainty in that now truly for them to go from a landlord to a lien lord to basically upgrade their position to the lender. Now they basically truly have passive
Mailbox
income.
Money. It's mailbox money, baby.
Mailbox money and the tax benefit of ultimately their estate on their passing, being able to take that asset of the note in a stepped up basis. So that's advanced, but I'm just saying there's tremendous benefits on both sides of that equation. So for anybody out there, that a couple of things, if you want to learn more about creative finance, I have a free creative finance course, but also for sellers, for realtors, if you have these multifamily deals for Michael Zuber, reach out to us. You can email me, ty@tylg.com. There's tremendous benefits on all sides of the transaction.
Yep. Yeah. Again, reach out to Ty. He is my gatekeeper for this. He will vet, ask questions, all of that. And then Ty will reach out to me. And again, I will gladly overpay. But I want to be very clear. I will only overpay when I can structure the debt that I can hold that asset for 30 years. I'm not playing around. I'm not going to overpay just to overpay. I'm going to overpay because it's good for me too. Let's be clear. And again, ty@tylg.com. All righty, Matthew, bring us home. Closing thoughts.
Only thing I want to say is get in the habit of doing the work. I think it serves people in all areas of life. If you're just the type of person that consistently does the work, whether it's reviewing numbers in an area for properties you want to buy, whether it's going to the gym, whether it's something else, continue to do the work. Thanks for the heads up, Ty, on the event too. Looking forward to seeing people this weekend. I'm excited about that. We're 4 short days away from flying out to Vegas. You still have any virtual tickets left, Mike?
Yeah, I didn't get them. 99 bucks. We will, it's available till Wednesday. I'm going to turn it off Wednesday because I just need less stuff to worry about. But yeah, 99 bucks. You get the 2 days via Zoom. So it should be fun. Thank you.
It's going to be amazing to be there in person. If you can't be there in person, at least you got to do the virtual, because I know you're gonna raise the price for the people that don't pre-register. So looking forward to seeing all your smiling faces there this weekend in Vegas.
Very cool. Carlos, bring us home again. Give us your phone number. You're helping a lot of folks. Also, reach out to Amanda on my team.
Yes.
I know you did some work for us at one of our triplexes. I assume there's always stuff that could get done, but just go direct to Amanda. She knows to expect you.
I appreciate that, Mike. Yeah, give us a call at 559-681-8431. That's 559-681-8431. I do want to just say one more thing, guys. Life does hit us, but it also, like Matt was saying, you have to do the work. And I think one of the things I had to realize is that if you don't care for yourself, if you don't take care or take the time to do it or push yourself, you're going to set yourself back. And that's something come to realize that if I don't take care of myself, even if I'm doing successful and my thriving, if I don't take care of myself, I won't see or take advantage of the benefits of life. And so anyways, just push forward, guys. It's 2024 and the sky's the limit. We are the ones that set the limit. So I just wanted to say that, and I can't wait to be there. To meet everybody in person, take pictures with you guys, and I'm working towards that.
There you go. All right, we'll see you this weekend, Carlos. Pat, if somebody wanted to reach out, write a disrespectful offer, maybe get started on FHA first-time homebuyer home in the Central Valley, how should they reach out?
Yeah, absolutely. First, meet with Matt and his team, and then reach out to me at 559-825-7559.
Awesome. Thank you for being here. And again, we'll get the spring selling stats in the next couple of weeks. I'm sure new inventory, days on market, all that stuff. It's going to be wild to watch. And then Elaine, you're saving people, you're saving me. One more time, what's the number? What's the email?
It's 559-696-9196. It's a cell. You can call or text. We've done some good work on the text. They just shoot me a text. It could be 9 o'clock at night, it doesn't matter. And then my email is elaine@fastsavings.co.
There you go, folks. You guys are all amazing. Thank you for being a part of it. I will see most of you this weekend in Vegas. Take care. Later.